She was slinging it to the first brother she could find. Then she got pregnant by this African student in college. Her first year
Jeez.
too. She had to drop out.
Look at
But
CP. He's over there like, nah, bro. I can't.
nah, you should have seen it though. Like when she didn't wear those long skirts, that Christian girls wear.
Yeah, I know.
When she didn't
Keep
wear
it
the long
warm.
skirt, she had a fat ass. But anyways, on to the next story though. I think we can stop right there with Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue, you nasty, baby.
Yeah.
You nasty. What it do, baby? How y'all doing? Welcome. I am Kim Barco. I'm joined by my co-host CP.
DP
Of
in the
course, we
building.
got Name Brand Cookies here. Welcome back, brother.
It's too easy.
Yeah, man. Hey, I like that. Anyways, yeah. Anyways,
I think I'm gonna just stick with brand because like name brand cookies is kind of crazy, low key.
okay, cool.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Going into this, man, got a little wild episode for y'all. But before we even get started, how's everybody doing today?
It's a day. I was out last night. That turned into a whole thing. So
Oh, yeah.
Situation.
I wouldn't
feel
necessarily say that, but
Mm.
still a good time.
Andre is being Andre when you go out. So
I feel it. Shoot, I mean,
But yeah, I mean, today was a decent day. Navy beat Army, so
ooh,
gotta throw that out. Gotta throw that out
oh,
there.
yeah, throw shade on us. All right, all right,
Yeah.
all right. Well, well
What about
yeah.
you? How was your
Uh,
day?
it was a long day. I ain't gonna lie for me. Today was a long day, but yeah, we got through it. Yeah, you hear that or the butt. Yeah, it's not gonna look good on my end. But yeah, no, we had a long day. I ain't gonna lie to you. Long day. But got through it.
Yeah.
But man, I know who had a longer day. Bonnie Blue! That means two things.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so Bonnie Blue got detained by Bali police over the past couple days. Let's see. Gosh.
What you look for it. So like here's something I want to speak on, right? Because I know we talk a lot about um simps and simp culture, but like I just think in general it's just so bad. It's just it just rots your brain for the most part. I think something like this is gonna take a while to get over.
Oh yeah, like the thing is, it's addicting because we have some of the most like male virgin. Like I read in an article the other day, the amount of virgins in America have gone up by like 25% in the past 5 years.
Mhm. It's crazy. And then
Which I mean,
she's
if you
calling
really,
her
oh, go ahead.
no, she's calling her stunt the Bang Bus tour. Like, come on.
Yeah, it. And the thing is, it's like countries are already fed up. Like just the fact that we got streamers out here going to other countries, like countries are fed up with streamers. Like by the time we make it and we want to start streaming in other countries, it's
It's
going to
gonna
be banned.
there's gonna be so many rules and regulations. It's like, why can't people go to other places in peace? And this
Yeah.
is like just not to veer too far off topic, but
Mm.
this just plays into like a different aspect of like elitism when people make it or when they feel like they're above everything else. They think nothing else applies to them and everyone needs to assimilate to them. But you're going to another country that have their own standards, their own rules, their own culture,
Yeah.
and you're just acting however you please. Maybe it's because they're American or whatever the case may be, and they feel they're above that.
She's
And
not American.
no, she's
Yeah.
not. But like we're like the Johnny Somali for an example,
Yeah.
right?
Giant Somali is a good example.
Yeah, it's like you're in Japan of all places where And he doesn't even understand why Japan is so peaceful anyways. Like they have like a 99% convention rate or something like that. And so not even
Mm.
understanding how their politics work, how their legal system work, you're going over there being an ass to all the people. So now he's feeling it as he should.
And I feel like that's the country. Like at that point, that's on the country. They that's why you have visas. That's why you have
Sorry about that.
No.
yeah. That's why you have visas. That's why you have passports that you can kind of revoke that shit from happening. So if you come to a different country and you want to act like an ass and you get thrown in jail, hey, guess what? I'm revoking your passport. You can never come back here again.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, and the thing is, what's that happening to that other guy, the guy who's like Russian and American, and he's stuck in the Philippines right now for being an.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I forgot his name. Dude, I think it starts with a V or something. Vitoli,
But totally.
Vitoli,
Yeah.
yeah, the brother that does all those pranks.
And yeah, and so just going back into it, right?
Mm.
Because like in America, it's not necessarily a big deal. Like it is a big deal, but you
Yeah,
can hide under the guidelines of like free speech, protected like class, or whatever the case may be.
yeah,
And so people leave and go to different countries and feel like it's going to be the same. And I just feel like that's such a disrespectful view
Yeah,
and outlook, especially for if you're like traveling to another place. You got to understand that most places in the world that like not even built up. Like I've been to some countries, you know what I mean, where kids will follow you for miles barefoot just for a fucking MRE. So it's like you go to these
mm,
places where they're trying to invite tourism to generate some form of
yeah,
capital and then improve their economy, and you're just like acting however you please. But if you were to go somewhere like like the slums of Colombia, for an example, like you wouldn't act like that. Not with those people there because they're hungry, they're starving, they don't have time for that. So it's easy for like a Johnny Somali to go to Japan where every like their work culture is strictly defined and how they act in public is seemingly non-aggressive, like they seem more passive or whatever the case may be.
yeah,
But like if you went to like South Africa or something like that, or Yemen, I know for a fact you're not doing that. They'll
yeah.
chop your
No, I mean,
foot off.
you want to. Most of these guys, they target like places that they feel like, hey, they can't mess with you. Unfortunately, for that person, they can. And oh, hey, do me a favor, big dog. Would you be able to mute it on the?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, mute it on the other end because it's coming out the echo.
I have nothing planned.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
It ain't
so
you.
I don't know what that is. Hold on, let me.
Okay.
Is the mute the echo gone?
Hello, testing,
Is that me?
testing. Yeah, it's you, big dog.
It is. Hold on, I legit don't know what that is.
But if you don't have any planning to do, I'll just keep it pushing. But yeah, no, yeah, sorry. Like, if you don't know what it is, then it's all good. But yeah, bro, like Bonnie Blue. Well, we were talking about Bonnie Blue, right? Yeah. So going back to Bonnie Blue, she got arrested for pretty much trying to bring the bang bus to Bali. Oh, she got louder.
name brand
Is that me?
at the bottom. When you're not talking, just mute it, bro.
All right.
My bad. Hey, yeah, no. What was I saying? Uh, yeah. So, anyways, going back to we're a podcast when we. Hey guys, we don't have a technical crew, all right, yo. We look this. We're just getting started on making this money. Once we do money, we have a production team. We'll do our stuff. But until then, let's just bear with us, all right. But anyways, going on to Bonnie Blue, the greatest woman to marry, my dream girl. Uh, yeah, every man's dream girl,
Oh no.
Bonnie Blue, is detained in Bali during Bang Bus tour stunt. So let's check it out. Guys, New York Post has so many commercials. They used to, like, 20 years ago, they used to be so against corporate gain and everything. Now they got all these commercials. Bunch of sellouts. Fucking, which I ain't gonna lie, I'm selling out too. You know, if they throw some decent money at me, but you gotta throw some decent money at me. But gosh, so many damn commercials. Anyways, Bonnie Blue has reportedly been detained by police in Bali amid her schoolies Bang Bus tour. The 26-year-old content creator was questioned by police in Kuta, according to Nine News. Local authorities said a number of foreigners have been questioned for working as content creators and allegedly engaging in activities, the broadcaster reports. It comes after Blue was banned from Australia after her barely legal schoolie stunt garnered public outcry. What the was it? Barely
Barely.
legal? Like, it, does that mean she was like kids straight out of high school or something?
No, I think that pertains to something she posted on social media about having underage guys partake in her activities.
Oh,
So I think it was Instagram.
yeah, because I saw an interview with her, and she was being interviewed by this other girl, and she's like, I don't, I pray for my brother never to see her content, and then she was talking about how old is your brother? He just turned 18, and then she was like, yeah, send him my way.
Hmm.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she's definitely a plant.
Yeah, I mean, which I figured is like, which I figured she's doing all this for content, but at the same time, that's fucking sick, though. You know what I mean?
I don't really understand
Is
what's
sick
like
or
what she's
lethal?
trying to get out of this. Like especially like you
Money.
already did some outrageous stunts, like the 100 and then 1000 stunt. Like that's nasty, you know.
Yeah, that's
Like
2000 now.
if you're collecting like if you're gonna collect 100 bodies, like do it over a time span or a time period. Don't do it all in one setting like that. But, go
Well,
ahead. I don't even want to start cooking right now.
cook, bro.
Here's my thing, right? Porn is a sickness. It is a disease. It just needs to get like this is the reason why we have women like her, no value whatsoever, and she's not even attractive for real.
Yeah, she not.
She,
Yeah, but at the end of the day, she has a. You throw her in a
yeah,
crowded room with men, dudes are gonna.
it's like you're absolutely disgusting.
Oh yeah,
Going
no,
right around in the blue buds.
but I mean, she's no different from the average hoe on the street. She's
Yeah.
just doing it virtually, and so I don't know, man. That's nasty. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the culture, like the way she be trying to, well, the way she monetized it, the way she's making all this money. I mean, it's wild. Like, gosh,
And again, like I said, because it all goes back into it's an illness, right? Especially now you're bringing young boys into it. You know they're watching. You know
look
that
at
they're
these
trying.
kids.
Like look at them.
Be clear, like they're of age, right?
I hope so,
Yeah, I was about to
because
say.
she was saying some weird shit, and I would not be surprised if she was messing with some 16, 17 year olds like a sick freak.
Yeah, that's
I
sick.
would not be surprised. And which, and look, I'm gonna keep it real. I think it's different for both men and women in this case.
Yeah, it's different because
It's different because
we
the
all
average
been there.
16-year-old boy, that yeah, he's trying to get some.
Yeah, he's
But the thing
admitted.
is, she's taking advantage of that though. These boys are just coming off puberty. They're just coming off that shit.
coming
It
off.
gives an
Shit.
unrealistic expectation of like what looks like with a woman,
Yeah.
how interactions and a relationship
Imagine
should
how that
even
feels
be.
though. I feel it feels like a truck going through a tunnel. Like it's so much air in
You're
there.
cooking. You're
Ugh.
cooking.
There's so much air. It's like every time you put your in there. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god, man, there's a breeze
It's just a
every day.
breeze that goes in and out. You're like, am I in?
Yeah,
She
some
she
tough
don't even
air
care. She's like,
turbulence.
I think so.
No, that's crazy.
That's wild, bro. Like, nah, and I think she said there was this video or something. I don't know if it's true or not. It looked like it was AI, but supposedly she's trying to go to Africa and and supposedly that's her next tour. Is do a thousand. She said she don't know if she can handle 1,000 black. She said she's gonna start at 100 and see where it goes.
Just see where it goes. Yeah,
I was like, oh man,
that's crazy. I mean, I
guys,
respect the hustle. Like, if people are paying for it, do I necessarily agree with it? No, but I mean, it is what it is. I'd say just that it has to stop. Like, you can't just go to other countries and think you're gonna do whatever you want.
yeah, man, I'm good, bro. Like, and that's crazy too. She's just picking up all these young men, getting them. Like, it's kind of nasty, like really nasty.
And I can see where she kind of has like the potential to be an attractive woman if she
Nah, there's no more potential. Oh, at
there's no
least until they
potential
find, until they figure out like she has to move to a far away country, far away place,
like off the grid.
like off the grid. She finds some local farm boy. I got the price. Then they show her on the internet. No, all these guys having sex with her. No,
No.
oh,
Yeah,
she
she
need to
gotta
go to
go. She gotta
Japan
go
or
to like one of
something.
them. Gotta go to one of
Also,
them low key villages in Mexico. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you gotta go far the away from the internet. Like you
Yeah,
gotta go to a village that barely has the internet.
yeah.
Like
Yeah. But what do you guys think is going to happen with this case in terms of
She's gonna get
getting
banned from
arrested?
the country, man. She's gonna get
Yeah.
banned from the country. They're not gonna do anything crazy because obviously you don't want to start like international beef. So you're just gonna ban
yeah.
this person.
What schoolies? Is she talking about like high school?
Yeah, like boys who are either
Becoming men.
yeah,
Yeah, bro. Like she's like talking about, hey boys, those who are going to schoolies. Like that doesn't sound right. That sounds like kids. Something you'd say to
and those
kids.
are that are barely legal.
Those are barely legal. I cannot wait to meet you. Barely legal. That's
Maybe
just
she
nasty.
thinks maybe she feels like she's on like a crusade, helping guys who are virgins lose their virginity. Maybe
But that's
that's
the
like a
thing.
sense
That
of
that was
fulfillment for her.
okay. Yeah, that was okay. Probably like 20 years ago. Because if
Yeah.
you're coming, if you're leaving high school and you're still like 20 years ago, if you're still a virgin, coming out of high school, you were kind of like the talk. You're kind of the talk of the group, and your local high school group. Like, bro, you still haven't got laid, bro.
Yeah.
What
But
the fuck, bro?
it's like that for girls as well. That's why most girls end up losing their virginity because
Oh yeah,
they're
no, they girls know how to hold on to it at least until like at least most girls know how to hold on to it a lot better than men.
Yeah.
But yeah, they most of them ain't virgins though, leaving high school. Yeah, nah, even the church girl I knew, this girl that went to church in high school, that began to man, she was great for the first 3 years of high school, the 3.5 years of high school,
And
and
then
then
they
she
get
started with this athlete from another school.
mm-hmm.
That blew her back out,
Yeah, she
and
became a
then she
mom.
started giving that shit away. She started giving that shit away. Only reason I know is because I got me a little something.
So I guess so.
And
Oh,
so,
she was a sleeper hoe.
oh, you know, like he activated her. This was an awakened. This is what we call awakened.
Oh my goodness.
And she started slinging that shit out, man. My boys, I'm realizing my dog has sex with her too. He's like, Eskimo, bro. I'm like, oh, man. And I was like, guys, I was like, you had sex with her? Like, even the quiet in our group had sex with her. I was like, Nick, you
Oh
too.
god.
He's like, you know it, dog. And I was like, oh, you dirty dog. I was like, and I was just like, guys, like, no, this girl was slinging it. She was slinging it to the first brother she could find. Then she got pregnant by this African student in college. Her first year, too.
Jesus.
She had to drop out. Suck my dick. You didn't hear any of that, did you? Neither did I. Because here in YouTube, we have to play the YouTube games, which everything gets censored and everything has to be cut up. So, unfortunately, you're not going to hear anything. So, and I'm sure you've been hearing a lot of our videos being censored, being cut, being blurted out, etc., etc., and etc. But we have the solution, baby. And that solution is Patreon. So what Patreon does for us is allow us to upload our unedited, unfiltered, uncut content. That way you get every second of everything that we're doing on this podcast. That way you don't miss any mishaps, any foul ups, any stupidity that's going to happen here on the Too Easy Podcast. You're going to catch it all. And we got a deal going on right now for $3.99 a month for Too Easy access. So what you get is unfiltered, unedited, uncut content, early access to our videos that you're going to be able to see days before they're uploaded onto YouTube. And you're also going to get one-on-one virtual interactions. You're also going to get private live streams and very soon, merchandise. But, everything's a slow step, so walk with us as we go on this journey because we can't do it without you. But anyways, make sure you're subscribed and make sure you're hitting us up on Patreon. Much love.
Look at CP. He's over there like, nah, bro. I can't.
Nah, you should have seen it though. Like when she didn't wear those long skirts, that Christian girls wear.
Yeah, I know.
When she didn't wear the long skirts, she had a fat ass. But anyways, on to the next story though. I think we can stop right there with Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue, you're nasty, baby.
Yeah.
You're nasty.
But yeah, it's definitely gonna. But like, hold on, I don't want to linger on that. But that's gonna be an issue at some point because like people going to different countries streaming and not understanding the rules.
Yeah, bro. It's like by the time we get to do it and we want to do it ourselves, they're gonna be like, "Get the out." They're gonna hold us in contempt and shit. I'm like, oh,
hell no, like I'll be good. I'm not gonna be doing no crazy shit like that.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. It's gonna streaming up for everybody.
No, because streamers are making people money. She's just a bad example. A lot of the streamers like
It only takes one.
Yeah, I mean, but she's no pun intended. No.
Oh, yeah, that right there though. I tell you what.
He's unintentionally cooking.
Nah, honestly though, like, what's his name? Speed. What do they call him? Speed.
Yeah, Speed's fire. Speed.
Yeah, Speed.
He goes to China and boosts the economy by millions of dollars.
Yeah, but it only takes one like her though to go there and fuck it up.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, but
she's like, "Hey, Asian man, I'm giving up my all y'all."
Now, what she doing illegal though?
So
I would say legally,
like in Indonesia.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So in Bali, where she was at, it's illegal to distribute or make there.
Okay, yeah. So that's wrong.
Yeah.
As long as if she's breaking,
from my understanding,
get held accountable for it.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I mean, I guess this is a way of her being held accountable, but yeah, bro, it's like, what the were what the was the thing? Like, you couldn't start it off in your own country or something, like, because she's from the UK.
UK. Yeah, UK.
Yeah, like you couldn't start off in your own country, like that's where she was getting her back blown out. The first couple times, or my bad, the first 1,000 times. But but yeah, man, I'm just like, bruh, like you chose any country in the world. You go to one place where it's illegal.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of places there. I mean, North Korea.
Of course, you ain't gonna go there,
Bro,
but I
you
mean,
really brought up North
that'd be
Korea. Like,
crazy if
come on.
Kim Jong Un brings her on. He's like, yeah. Hey, did you see that video of Kim Jong Un? Like, this must be a year of healthy because Kim Jong Un came on his own personal, television or his own channel, and he was like, "Hey, y'all, I'm gonna get in shape. I'm gonna get on a diet." And everybody started crying. Like all the people started like no, like people started crying when he started announcing that he was gonna get on a diet and so he can live longer. Everyone started crying. Even soldiers, like these are trained, they've executed thousands of people this year, and then they're crying for a diet.
Like,
Like, what
no, stay unhealthy.
the? Hey, if Kim Jong Un can do it, what's stopping you?
What's
Let's
that?
go. And you know how fat that motherfucker is. Them
Oh
green
my
ass haircut.
goodness.
Oh,
Cooking.
I mean, he's basically
yeah. So,
Dumbo. So
All right.
anyways, man, let's get on to the next story, man. So, before we get to the last story of today, I know we had something to talk about with the culture of clubbing, going out to the
Yes.
clubs.
I just
And
wanted to hear your opinion about like club culture. Do y'all think it's dying, or do you think it's something that's going to continue to thrive?
yeah,
Because one
COVID
thing I
with the clubs.
yeah,
Like
club
after
culture.
COVID, clubs. I don't think clubs were the same. Like there's a lot of industries that have never been the same
Yeah,
since COVID. And
yeah,
so, yeah, like the clubs got fucked up, the movie theaters got fucked up, grocery stores got fucked up.
yeah.
Like COVID changed everything.
yeah,
Honestly, I say honestly, where it starts, like club culture, is at the front door when you trying to get in, and the
Yeah,
security guard playing games with you. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? He might let people beside you get in, or he might let the girls get in. They're paying for
But
you.
that's any club though. Yeah, you got to let the in because if
No,
there ain't no there,
I get that. I get that. But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
and then they'll do like, oh, you gotta pay a $20 cover charge. And then like and, and then once you get inside, then you gotta deal with these quote unquote bad females that
oh, Reggie's about to cook.
they really think they all that. You know what I'm saying? They really think they all that. And that's why I really don't like clubbing here in America, bro. I got to club in other countries, bro. I can't do it here.
yeah, you got
The
that
culture
taste of the
here,
out of country.
no, the culture here, like club culture here, makes no sense.
Yeah,
These girls really think they're way above what they really are in here. I'm just like, bro, like, no, pipe down.
yeah. No, I mean, yeah, I can bet the clubbing outside this culture or outside this country is probably amazing because women
Amazing.
down here they expect you to buy them a drink like. And the thing is, and they still think they don't need us. Like there was an all female club that just got shut down because nobody was buying a bottle. They shut down because nobody was buying alcohol. All these were just looking at each other in the club like, "You gonna buy me a drink? Like who's gonna buy me a drink?"
They're convincing each other by each
Yeah,
other drink and shit.
and yeah, they shut down, and then they turned into a regular club and let the niggas in, and somehow their profits went back up. So I mean,
Yeah, because that's the
yeah,
problem. The whole club scene is to buy alcohol and overcharge for alcohol.
yeah,
That's literally what it is.
yep,
To buy alcohol, overcharge for alcohol. And what they do,
facts.
they set it up where it's like a bunch of women and dudes, and all you see is like transaction from the dude, card here, card there, money
Yeah.
here. That's how they make their money. So typically they make
Yeah.
around maybe 10,000 a night on a low night at each club.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's where all their money is alcohol. Like
And
that.
I was
That's where it
really
all
doing
is.
this 'cause I was kind of like a bouncer. I was really security. I was a bouncer in DC, and I
Mhm.
realized like being a bouncer, the games that people play, they fall for, like all the shit people put them through for no reason at all.
Yeah. Yeah. No. And I was a bouncer down in Salt Lake City. And yeah, there was like certain things like procedures, like if we had VIPs come in, like I remember we had Gunner. I remember I had to protect Post Malone at one point before, so he wouldn't get like stampeded on for
Yeah,
autographs. We had to like take him out. We had to have his car ready in the alley, in the back alley, and we had to have his his limo out there ready to go. And so yeah, bro, it was a whole bunch of games, and a lot of these girls would be like, because I was protecting the VIP section where Post Malone was at. And oh, hey, big dog, can you mute the mic? Like,
he just sitting there letting it happen.
yeah, no, I didn't even know. Well, I don't think he can hear it though, because it's happening. It's happening on his end. I don't think he could hear it.
I'm,
But
I'm just looking
nah,
at him like,
nah, it's all good. But yeah, no, we had to protect Post Malone getting out because dog was getting swarmed by girls. Like these girls were strong as like we had to literally cover him up. Like we have a procedure where we cover him up and escort him out. These were strong as hell. This bitch was like fucking elbowing me in the fucking rib cage to get to post. I was like, you and it and it's like it's weird. Like these
she wanted
girls
to
turn into
touch you.
animals. They wanted some of that. They wanted some of that that posty. They wanted that post Maloney. But yeah, no, it's crazy though. Like you see the shit that happens in clubs. It's like because like, we had to bring in the booze, the liquor. Got to make sure everything gets transported in properly.
Yeah,
And then it's a whole bunch of there's a whole bunch of different games as a bouncer that I've seen in the clubs. Boy,
and then
that
the girls is what tripped me out, man. The
mm,
freaking waitresses, like I see the games they play, and they
yeah,
tell me the games they play.
yeah,
Like, yo,
no,
look,
yeah,
we made $200 from this dude. He tipped me $200. I was like, for what?
yeah,
Oh,
no,
he
some
asked
of them
me.
got to bring in bottles.
I gave him my number, but it was like one digit off. I'm like, suck it.
Yeah, nah. So what's it called? This owner, he had this girl, right?
Hmm.
The girl, one of the girls he was fucking, like he was fucking almost all the girls in the club, and so one of the girls he had like his bottom, kind of like his bottom if he was a pimp.
Hmm.
He had her go down and check all the girls. He's like, so she would come down and get in these girls' faces, these bottle girls. They're like, hey, if that table doesn't have a bottle in the next 30 minutes, they're gone. Type shit. He's like, if that table doesn't have a bottle in the next 30 minutes, you're gone. Type shit.
Oh, that's what they do. Yeah,
Like, my
yeah.
bad. I just said they're gone. But yeah, no, she was gone. Like, no, they'll threaten your job on site. They're like, hey, if that table does not have a bottle in 30 minutes, you're done. Like, they're like, and she'll be like, I don't know why, I don't know where you get these from. She was straight up be saying that in the club to the guy, the owner. Said, I don't know where you get these from, but they're not doing the work for you, baby. They're not doing the work for you. And the whole time he's fucking that bitch too. and and so it was just like, guys, and he's trying not to be an ass for both of them, but he's like, yeah, I hear you, baby, I hear you. He's trying to play it cool,
Yeah.
and she knows he's fucking too, but he's the owner of the club. That's the highest you get in the echelon, that hierarchy of the club is the club owner. So she loved that club life, and a lot of these girls, these bottle girls, oh yeah, no, they have their jobs threaded on site at some of these places. But club culture ain't what it used to be, Doug. I mean, it used to be something fun, something you look forward to, and then COVID happened. I think the last time I had fun in a club was 2016. 2016, I feel like that was the last time I had a club. I remember Broccoli just came out, and so many girls were out and about. That song Broccoli with Drum and Lil Yachty. And 2016 was so peak. Man, dog, I remember I fucked so many bitches that year. My goodness. It was just amazing. Like, I'm telling you, I was buff as shit. I was walking around with wife beaters and shit. I was fucking so many bitches. Like, I feel like 2016 was the last good year. And so, but nah, man. Enough of me reliving my glory days. Let's get into the last topic of the night. One thing I do want to talk about is lying and why these just keep lying, thinking we're just gonna accept their lies. Gosh damn, man, I can't stand lying. I don't know how you boys feel about it, but I can't stand you lying.
I can feel it.
I can't stand you lying. Like you ever just sit next to them and they're just lying to you, and you know they're lying to you, and you're just letting them speak. Like you know what that shit didn't happen. Like I just cannot stand this. I can't stand.
I can feel the passion. Yeah.
You talking about Dame Dash?
No, not Dash. I'm talking about the game.
Oh, the game.
The game, dude. So pretty much, dog said, let me go ahead and let me go to the thing. All right, let's see. So yeah, the game went on Shannon Sharp's podcast, the Shay Shay Club, and pretty much said that the beef between him and 50 Cent, that Michael Jackson called him to try to squash the beef between him and 50 Cent. Michael Jackson. And so, yeah, let's yeah. So Michael Jackson supposedly called the game and tried to squash the beef between him and 50.
How long ago was this?
I have no idea. I'm about to click on the video now, but yeah. This said Michael Jackson called him. So let's see what this line is.
Is it true that Michael Jackson tried to end the beef with you in 50?
Yeah, man, that was a weird story that don't even sound like it's true, man.
It's not.
So how does Mike call you?
Oh, what the? My bad.
Come on, Unc.
It's not true.
And that was a weird story that don't even sound like it's true, man.
So how does Mike call you?
Mike called me, and Jimmy Henchman, who was my manager at the time, free Jimmy too, man, since we free and puff. My free man, free But yeah, he called me in my room. I think we was in Vancouver.
Right.
He was in Canada. He said, man, Michael Jackson on the phone. He said it so nonchalantly. I was like, huh? What?
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
He said, Michael Jackson on the phone. Pick up your phone. Pick up the phone rang, and they put Mike through. And I picked up the phone. It wasn't Mike. It was some British dude. And he was like, yeah, Michael, he'll be here in 25 minutes. And I was thinking to myself, why you just ain't calling 25 minutes?
Y'all expect me to stay on the phone for 25 minutes?
So I put speakerphone and I left it on, and I went, anybody that know me knows that I play video games all day. So I'm in the hotel playing video game, and I left it, and it's got like, the wait for Michael Jackson music. It wasn't like beat it or nothing. Right. It's just like regular music. But yeah, man, he came in and he was like, hey. And I was like, that ain't the hey I know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That heavy ass voice.
Yeah, he didn't have that like, hey, it's Michael. He didn't sound like that. He sounded like a regular dude.
Right.
So but you could tell it was Michael Jackson.
Right.
So I was like, hey, what's up? And he was like, he's like, you know what I want to tell you? And I was like, what? And he was like, that's how we do. That's how we do magic. It's magical. It's magical. And I was like, yeah, it's a really good song. He was like, no, it's magical. He was like, I was riding in the car the other day, and I told my driver, you put on that 15 game song. That's how we do it. It's so magical. And he said it's magical about 30 times. And I was like, okay, it's magical. But then he said, and then you know what you guys did? You followed it up. You came with that, how we do. And now it's a whole magic show. You guys are so magical together. He was like, I don't understand why you guys are at odds or beefing. He was like, I got an idea. We should fix the beef on my album. And that's when he lost me. And I was like, everything after that was like,
why we gonna put it on your album? Why not put it on my?
I don't know. It's Michael Jackson, number one. But I was just
you didn't think he was being truthful? You didn't?
No, I just was like, I hated 50 so much at that time. I just was like, Mike threw me off with that. And I was just like, no. Yeah, he lost me in the conversation. So I ended up hanging up.
You hung up on Mike?
I did.
Come on, Gabe. You can't hang up on Mike. That's the greatest artist ever.
Yeah, I know, man. If I could, again, man, 24.
Man, let's stop this. Gosh, man. I haven't heard so much in my life. Can somebody in Michael Jackson's family confirm this? Can we go to his family members to confirm this story? Because how come it's only him that heard this story? Let's go to the comment section. Because I know I'm not the only one.
Ain't no way he hung up on Mike.
He hung up on Michael Jackson. Get the out of here.
And then pay for it. Like, nah.
Yeah. So Joker said the game is definitely lying. Ain't no way he would have waited this long to tell the world he turned down a MJ collab. He loves to name drop. Way too much fun with that. Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm calling cap. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie.
But why did Shannon Sharp bring it up?
No, because I think he said it in another interview, though. I think he said it in another interview. So I think because Shannon Sharp does it, he has a whole research team. And so once you hear the name Michael Jackson, that's probably going to be one of the topics.
Mm-hmm.
And so he expects us to believe Mike was into street politics and wanted them to sell their differences on his album.
Exactly.
Which is a whole different music genre. Now, I'm not going to lie. Hey, to be fair, Michael Jackson was into that hood shit, though. And he grew up in the hood in Gary, Indiana. Like, if you know Gary, Indiana, that ain't no sweet place, dog.
Nah, it ain't.
That ain't no sweet place. So I ain't gonna lie. In all fairness, just to be fair, Michael Jackson and that had 7 older brothers. Or was it 6 older brothers? 6 older brothers?
Jackson 5. I'm thinking 4.
Nah, because he had other kids too. Because you remember, Joe had 12 kids. If I'm not mistaken.
No, I don't know.
But yeah, either way. Yeah, so, yeah, bro, like, nah. Like, dog, just like, come on, dog. At least make it believable, bro. At least make the lie believable. If you're going to lie on that man's name, knowing, well, he can't come out and call your ass a liar. You know what I mean?
At the time, I really didn't like 50 Cent, so he just lost me in conversation. Bro.
Like,
bro, this is Michael Jackson, bro. Like,
yeah, I hung up on Michael Jackson. Like, and you see how he preemptively said, it doesn't sound like it's true. Yeah, because it's not.
Yeah, exactly. You already trying to set the stage.
Yeah, bro. Oh, my gosh, bro. I never saw a bigger lie. It's either him or Fat Joe. Fat Joe, him, or some other. There's another thing that be lying a lot, too. I'm just like, stop lying. Gosh, bro. Why do we keep inviting these onto podcasts, bro? That's all I'm wondering.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp, man, you've been inviting some strange individuals on the podcast.
Yeah, bro. When Fat Joe talked about his kidnap story, they had a gun in my head, but they couldn't pull the trigger. I think they felt my aura. Or he said some stupid shit like that. I'm like, shut your ass up, Joe. All due respect, please stop lying. All due respect.
At that point, like, if we're interviewing somebody and they gonna lie like that, I'm gonna just let them run with it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just let them.
Yeah, and I think that's what Shannon did too. Yeah, he was like,
Shay.
Because at the end of the day, think about it, we still reacted to his podcast.
Yeah, because it ain't gonna lie. Like in that scenario, right? We re-interviewing a celebrity. I'm gonna just do one of these.
Oh, he dropped an album recently. Did he? That's why he's out here lying.
Oh,
He's promoting his album, dog. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm glad the comment section's on my side. Cause we do not believe this nigga. Like on the real. I don't believe this nigga. I hope nobody watching this believes this. Oh, everything good with name brand?
yeah, his computer.
Oh, word. But okay. Well then we can go ahead and end it there. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please stop lying. You know.
Stop lying and stop clubbing.
Stop lying, and if you're gonna club, please club responsibly. That's all I'm saying.
There's just no responsible way to club. Just don't go.
Yeah, man.
Just don't go. It's a waste of time, waste of money, especially if you're a guy. Now, if you're a woman and you want to be validated, okay, go to a club. But men, you going to a club does nothing for you in life.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. That's why I stopped clubbing.
Yeah.
I remember I was in the middle of the club. I'm getting twerked on by this bed. I'm like, yeah, and then I'm looking around. I'm like, I'm over here deep pumping this girl in the middle of the floor and shit. And then I'm looking around. I'm like, these are a bunch of fucking losers. I'm a loser.
You're like, oh.
I started looking at myself like, wait, I haven't done nothing with my life. It was like an epiphany. I was in the middle of the dance floor, got hit with a nasty epiphany.
Yeah. And
I was like, damn, I ain't done shit with my life. And I'm not saying everybody that goes to the club is a loser. I'm just saying the majority, you look at the majority, a lot of these dudes are weedheads, a bunch of weedheads, niggas that be smoking and getting drunk all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, dog, like, this is it? This is as good as it gets? This is what we wait for? There has to be something more than this, right? Mm-hmm. And I started thinking, I'm like, gosh, damn. And this girl's talking to me, and I'm like, nah, I gotta go. This is when I was in actually decent shape. So but yeah, so fucking, I'm not the game out here. I've been turned out. Once I found out I was fat as, I went back. So I left there, right? That's why I enlisted in the Army. And then I went back after I got out the Army. And this time I'm fat as, man, ain't no want to dance with me. Ain't no one. I'm over here like this, dancing. And I'm like this, hey, using my old dance moves. And they're like, ugh. I'm like, damn. I'm over here just dancing like that. And I'm doing my moves. I was like, hey, how you doing? And she's like, ugh. And she walks out. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm like, you stinking. And so, yeah, man, I'm over here. I'm dancing in the club. And I'm like, man, ain't none of these me. But yeah, man, I was like, all right. I guess I got my time to taste of my medicine. Because gosh damn, ain't none of these bitches want me. But we can end it there though. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate shout out to Name Brand. I guess the computer died on him. Shout out to my co-host, Colombian Papacito. Man.
I will be back, gentlemen.
Yeah. But anyways, appreciate y'all. We're going to get up out of here. I appreciate you for watching us. This is DeSTREAMber, y'all. But anyways, we're going to let you go for the night. It's been real. It's been raw. It's been too easy, y'all. Much love.